All right, guys, so I finally got the battery box together. This is the connection to the battery box down to the board. Put a piece of Velcro right here on the line so it stays secure, won't bounce around. I'm going to be facing this way in the board, so the wire is going to be on my at my back, and then this is the charge port right here. Already hooked it up, made sure everything works. Only problem I got is the straps that I'm using from Tyler setup. It's like a foot short, maybe about 8 inches short. So I got to order a longer one. Another strap I have is like way too big and way too long. So got to wait until I can do a test ride on it until it shows up from Amazon. It doesn't matter because it's raining today anyways. So anyways, the whole thing is pretty much ready, good to go, and I will go and take it for a test run without the battery, see what the actual range is, and then put the battery on and see what it is. And I got these new 125s on here, so when I do the initial test without the battery, I might actually lose mileage because I went from 120 cloud wheels up to 125s, and this board originally came with 105 wheels, so probably gonna have a difference. By the way, here's the rubber that I put on the bottom of the foam here to keep it from marring up the grip tape. All right, so I got OCD really bad, and I'm taking it out for the first run and see how this thing goes. Right off the top, it's got more torque. I'm just on the middle setting, and it already feels much torqueier. It's going pretty good. Yeah, it's right off the top, it just feels more powerful. So I guess that goes with the territory, just got more juice going to it. But yeah, so far so good. So this is first run on it. All right, guys, so I'm over at Courtney Campbell, and I'm gonna do a range test with Eric Hagen's battery. So I got everything set up, so I got the battery on top of the board, give it extra range. This board with like cloud wheels on the causeway, I get like 16 to 18 miles depending on how fast I go, and that's 120 millimeter cloud wheels. Right now these are Eovon wheels that I just put on, and these are 125 millimeters, so I might lose a little bit of range just because of the larger diameter tire. But as far as that, I'm gonna go ahead and just go back and forth on the causeway and just see how many miles I get. All right, guys, so I made it to Clearwater. I'm at the Redneck Riviera. So far I've gone almost 6 miles, and we'll check with the battery. Battery is basically, so this remote, it if you have 4 solid red lights, that's full, and then every light you drop by 25%. So I'm flashing on the last one, so I don't really know how much that is. Well, I would say it's probably like around 80%, maybe somewhere in that range. Without this battery being strapped through this, I would probably be at like 75% right now. So the third one would definitely be flashing right now. So I know it's a definite improvement. One of the things I got to say though is like the torque is a little better. Everything is very smooth. Everything runs just as it normally ran. Really no change. And these Eovon wheels, they're actually really good, man. I mean, I don't know how fast I'm going, but I'm going pretty fast and completely stable with double kingpins, man. Super stable, actually. Anywho, I'm gonna keep on going back and forth. All right, guys, I'm back on the Tampa side and got almost 14 miles so far. I just literally just hit like the 50% mark. It just started flashing there, so I'm just slightly under 50. I gotta tell you, man, this battery, I would have been dead already on that large bridge that you walk over where the boats passed under. But look at the wind over here, man. It is just like gale force wind the entire way. So without the battery on the way back from Clearwater, I would have died probably at that top of the bridge, and I probably would have had to walk it, but I still got about 50% left. So, you know, you guys know how it is. Like, you're in gale force winds, man, you lose a ton of range. The board is like just chugging along, man. It doesn't even feel like I'm moving. But I gotta tell you, man, battery's working flawless so far. All right, now I'm done at Cypress Point Park in Tampa. So far I've gone 16 and a half miles, just through absolutely the worst wind conditions I've rode through in a long time. The battery just literally hit, it's just starting to hit 25%. So I think I'm like in a 25 to 30% range. And once again, if this was just a regular battery, I would have been dead on that walking bridge, at the tall bridge at the hump. I would have been walking back. So I made it all the way down to Cypress Point Park. That battery is just freaking amazing. Really happy with it. So I'm going to try to make my way back now. Okay, so we got 21 and a half miles. The board is nearly dead. The battery is like really good. Literally didn't have to adjust the battery at all. It's like completely stable. So that's almost 22 miles. If the wind conditions weren't so bad, probably would have got 30 easy. It was just literally going all the way from Clearwater all the way down to the park down in West Shore. It was just headwind the whole way. It was just terrible. It's one of the worst conditions I went into, but that's the real world. So I would say definitely, Eric, your battery just performed flawlessly, brought this board back into relevancy. So now I can basically take it anywhere, don't have to worry about having range anxiety or any kind of issues. Even in really bad wind conditions, it's gonna do just fine. I think under idle conditions, I'll get 30 out of this, no problem. And that's with having the larger diameter wheels, no less. So if I would have put the cloud wheels on, or even the 105s, the range would be way longer than what it is with these 125s. By the way, any of the skate pros out there, man, these Eovons 125s, man, these things are really nice, man. I have like the smaller 105s that came with the board, but this one's got a little bit more meat on the bone with the tire. So when you go over like cracks and stuff like that, you don't even feel it. It feels almost like it's pneumatic. Grip's really good too, but you're gonna lose a little bit of range and torque on the board. But other than that, Eric, you did a fantastic job. Really happy with the money I spent with you. And anybody looking to add a little bit more range to some of their older boards, this is really the cheapest, best way to go. You just basically split a battery onto it, strap it on your board, you're good to go.